Well, if you're talking to a homeowner and you got a no big deal attitude, will they think that you're serious? Because by the way, if you didn't walk by me, I'm like 6'5" and 250. I have to put on a character every single time I talk to somebody. These people get intimidated. I'm not that scared. No big deal attitude. I said, no, really, it's no big deal. You know what I say to these folks is something very simple. Cedric, I don't need your business, but I want it. If you guys have never been in any type of sales, know that owning a business, being in real estate, fixing and flipping a house, talking and communicating to your contractors, your employees, you better have a no big deal attitude because you're going to run into some things if you haven't already done it yet. Okay? Having a no big deal attitude taught me that I don't necessarily need these people's business. I want it. So how do I do that? Provide a solution? Sure. But you've got to find a way to add value to their time, their money, and their family. If you can't add value to any or all of the above, you're not going to be making as much money as you should if you get that deal, I promise you. Grant, you're making me nervous. This is the only sales guy that I think would really give me a hard time, and I love it. I want to go like wholesaling one-on-one, like smiling down the road. But it's no big deal, right? It's no big deal. Next thing that I want to talk about that is definite and imperative to your business, there it goes, I like it. Follow a process. Find a script. If you guys didn't know it, Propelio is giving you a bunch of free information. Yeah. Woo! And I could be selling you something, right? Absolutely not, you said it.
$9.97.
$19.97 an hour. Follow a script, follow a process. If you don't have one, find one. Mark's got some, I've got some, these guys have some. Find one until you can make it. You've heard the term, fake it till you make it? Let me give you a few tips. If you don't have a script, you could use the old sales acronym, warm with form. Very simple. You got to build rapport. You got to add value to someone's time, their money, their family, right? How would you do that? The word form is a simple acronym. Family, occupation, recreation, sometimes money, but I like to talk about motivation.
Yeah.
If I made this deal happen for you, when do you think how much time do you think you'd need to move out? They're committing before they knew they were committing. Mm-hmm. Something else that I like to talk about when I'm going through my process or my script is an acronym called ARC. If they tell you something that you don't like, is it Tim? I can't see, I'm just trying to visit people. Tim, if they tell you something that they don't like, they're pretty clean. You probably might have a problem with this, bro. But if you acknowledge what they say, repeat it back to them, and then conquer that objection, acknowledge, repeat, conquer every objection, I promise you have an easier chance to get to that finish line. I promise you have a better opportunity to create a larger profit. Last but not least, I want to talk about what is probably my most important idea in real estate or this investment world, and that is knowing your numbers.
Know your numbers.
Know your numbers. Say it. Know your numbers.
Know your numbers.
That was a little better. Thank you, Tyler. Know your numbers. If you don't know where you're going, you probably have a hard time knowing how to get there. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
You imagine if you're down here trying to buy a new car like this young man is trying to buy his wife, and you don't know that the dealers have dealer cash back incentives, dealer hold back incentives, dealer tech incentives, dealer service incentives, and you come in and you think you've seen a commercial for $15,000 off that new truck, and you did a wholesale deal last month and you're buying a new truck, right?
Yep.
They gotcha. Because you just put about $20,000 in their pocket that could have probably been split and you saved some more.
Yeah.
That's just probably the minimum, in my opinion. I made most of my money in the car business and had the most fun in that business. Where, you know, most people were doing a $1,000 or $2,000 commission. I'm doing $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 commissions. Are you the timer? Oh.
You're 2 minutes over.
Oh, I'm 2 minutes over, man. I'm sorry. It's the lag, bro. It's the lag. I thought he was going to push me off the stage. So you got to know your numbers, right? I want to give you a quick tool. Take a picture. Everybody get your camera out real quick, and I'll wrap this thing up. If you don't know how to negotiate your numbers, this is a very easy tool to do that. Oh! Did you get it? And I didn't even plan that. That was kind of cool. Let's try it again. Let me get out of the way. This is a very simple tool that I use with every single homeowner every time I talk to them on the phone. Y'all are going to meet and shaking hands. I haven't walked a property in 3 years. Hey, Joe, grab a piece of paper and a pen. You ready? Do me a favor. You thought your house was worth 75. I think it's worth 100, so I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. And I want you to make a big T and write retail and then write cash. And I'll explain it to you what it means. At the top of your retail, we're going to give you the best case scenario, and I told you I think it's worth more than what you thought. At $100,000, you go hire a realtor, right? Right?
Right.
And then you've got realtor fees. You got some realtors in here. Love you guys.
We love you.
No, you don't. Don't lie. You hate her something. I'm just kidding. Realtor fees, closing costs, appraisal costs, survey costs. And this is what you're left with, right?
Yeah.
No! Because you still got to do the rehab, and then you take that number, and now you're down here at like 55 to 60,000, where I can get $1,400 in rent, and we're talking about, somebody else will talk about cap rate, I'm sure, right? And I know that money is worth a lot more. I wrote my equation, and hey, Joe, I'm going to give you about $65,000 to $70,000 on that house. Would that change your life? Would it save you about 6 months?
Sure.
Absolutely. Guess what? I'm going to find one of y'all to come buy my property for about $12,000 or $13,000. No, I'm not holding it right.
Well, I'm about to sing you off.
All right. That's all I got. I hope that's something, you got something out of that. The next time you go into a relationship, you go into a conversation, take that last deal and add $5,000 to it.
Yeah.
It's very simple. Appreciate you guys. Love you.
All right. Woo!
Okay, real quick. I need a 4-step process. I want everybody to stand up. That's step 1.